volume, pump up the volume. You say
Redeemer full of culture, y'all.
check this out.
Welcome to Ghetto Gallery,
We're in an industrial area in Marrickville.
and the wall that's running along the warehouses here is curated by Phibs, and we're going to talk to you about some of the pieces.
Writers work in crews. If you check out the pieces, you usually see more than one tag. On the bottom, on the right, usually giving respect to people that they like, people that they know. It actually shows the other graffiti artists who might come across that wall, they might want to paint over that wall, that this person stands with somebody else. So there's a bit of respect there. There has to be respect, otherwise you put your own artwork up and people will just spit over it or just go over it straight away. The graffiti artists can't take walls with them. They can't have a show in different countries of their work unless they go there. So by going there, they need to know what walls they can do. So what usually happens is that they hook up with a crew. They see where the crew is, they see the walls around there, find out who these people are, and then with them, they'll do something. And that's where we get these awesome collaborative works. So works from different artists from different countries doing something together and doing something completely different. The thing too is that it's very labor intensive. There's a lot of work involved, there's a lot of hours involved. So it's a good time to hang out. It's a good time for camaraderie, a good time to come shoulder to shoulder with another person and talk about their stories and their styles and their ideas of what it is that they're doing.
Here we have a collaboration between French artist Seth and Sydney-based artist Phibs. It's very distinctive of both of their styles, as the character here of Seth is quite common, especially the boy with the stripy jumper. Same with Phibs, very common for him to do a figurative bird. In this particular piece, it was inspired by Phibs' son Luca and his drawings of monsters, which you can see the child is drawing them. The dominant character is actually Phibs' piece here, which shows that perhaps the care father type presence and authority over the child. Also in the drawing you can see coming out of it is Phibs' character. Perhaps he's assisting the child with his artwork, or maybe even born out of the artwork. You can see there's also a root there in the bird's mouth. The face itself is quite feminine, maybe even an indicator to the child's mother. And altogether, very beautiful colours. There's some highlights of gold, there's pinks, there's yellows. The drawings are sort of wind swept around and the child is floating in the piece, giving it a very fantasy and dreamlike quality.
Check out this mighty piece right here. It's done by Phibs, and you can tell it's Phibs because, check it out, it's Phibs all over. What I love about this piece is that it actually vibrates. If you take a look, you'll see just at the top of the piece, these little lines coming down, and also at the bottom. And if you look, it looks like it's on jelly. The drop down's actually got a glowy look about it, and you can see the way he's done the colors. He is masterful with his colors. And even if you look through the piece itself, there's different tones of yellow, orange, and the way it makes it glow. It still has that chrome feel that's very Phibs-esque. But it is indeed a mighty piece. Thanks for joining us in Marrickville.
It's a bit of a tricky location to get to, but if you follow Sydney's Steel Road, you'll find the laneways here, and it's well worth it for the quality of graffiti in this spot.
Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
And we'll see you again in a fortnight.